Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are over here looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame, and as you can see, yesterday we had a very nice move to the upside, and we almost hit the 55 EMA. We are now trying to see if we can find some support, and it is important that we do not lose $21,759 on Bitcoin. Any closes under 21,759, you are going to be at risk of testing down of the previous day low, which is where the 21 EMA is also at, which is about 21,187 to 20,700. So it's about a $1,000-ish between $800 to $1,000 level that I'm expecting us to come down to for some support. If we lose this level here and we lose that 21, well, we've officially then kind of made like a head and shoulder situation, and you can see this gun to the downside to take all the liquidity down here and even go lower if it really wants to. So it's time to be a little bit cautious. I do think people who are long should be taking some profits, and then they should be moving their stop losses up, probably to like right around here, 20,700. Trying to hold it above, if you're long and you're trying to hold your long past this to the downside, it's a risk. Because I know a lot of people will be probably trying to look for shorts around here. And I, as well as everyone else, was looking for a short yesterday at the high. Let me show you. We were looking for a short around here and then the 55 EMA on Bitcoin, but on Ethereum, which I will show you later, we did hit our measured move target. I have not been following Bitcoin as much as Ethereum because Ethereum was leading, so I kind of let Bitcoin do what it was doing, and then I was watching Bitcoin going like, hey, Bitcoin is not breaking down, it's just grabbing liquidity. And then it shot back up after it did that because Ethereum just held the 21 and was ready for another leg up. So that was, I think, a video or two ago. So if you want to refer back to that price action, you could go back a video or two and see how we were looking for something like that. Today, like I said, we can float around, but if we close above 21,759, I'm looking for us to tap that 55 EMA, which is at around 23,811. Let me do one more thing. So let me just quickly double check one thing, guys. I'm sorry for doing this on the video, but just really quickly. I'm looking for this 25,430 if we can get above 22,918 with 4-hour open and closes. I'm looking for us to probably just go straight to this level here. We have this resistance, and let me double check. Yeah, so we might run into some resistance right at around 25,000, but 25,000 to 25,400 is where I'm looking for price action to get to after 22,900 is claimed on a, let's say, 4-hour open and close. And then if the daily closes this way, then we are looking like this measured move is going to play out, because that's what this green line is here. If we come back into this triangle formation, okay, like I said, if we lose this 21 EMA, now you're at risk of going to the downside if you lose this support right here. So that's what we are looking for on Bitcoin on a daily. Let's go to a 4-hour. I'm going to take off these doodles. What is this line here? I think we drew it red, but this is what the measured move would be for the upside, but this should be green. Also, I'm going to move this to this side just for ease. because I was expecting the triangle to break out at 75%, and it's basically doing that right now. Now we're watching it actually go up, but this can fail by coming back down into this consolidation. And if it does that, a lot of people will probably start shorting once it comes back into this triangle as a hedge, and then they'll wait to see if we're going to break on the bottom or not. And if we do, we have the moves. So yes, now let me go back to the lower time frame that I was trying to show you. This thing can go. Yeah, right now these two EMAs are the only thing that matter of this consolidation range to me on the daily. Righty, let's go to the 4 hour as I was trying to show you. Okay, let's hide this stuff. So as you can see, we're following this little channel on the 4 hour, little setting channel. Sorry about that. And that's what I put up yesterday, and we've been following that pretty decently, but we just broke out of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this channel. So I can see now that we've actually broke out, and now we're broke back in. We're fighting the midline. Okay, once we lose this midline, this 21 EMA, we are gonna have the risk of going to those lower EMAs. Okay, so I mean, you don't even need all the channel and all that good stuff. You can see it right here. There's a 21 EMA. You lose a 21 EMA, you got this next level of support right here on the previous day low and the previous week open. You lose this level here, you're gonna be looking at the previous week's low, which is where all the liquidity is sitting at right now. So all this like markup over the weekend and on Monday, just euphoric rise, like today and tomorrow. I mean, today is Tuesday, so today is like probably the last day. I think tomorrow we might see the reversal. So today it has to get up there and stay above this 200 on a 4 hour. Once we lose this 200 with an open and close underneath it, this 21 EMA is not going to be able to cross up. So the 21 EMA and the 200 cross is a failure, and you're going to see price action flush down very, very quickly. So be very careful about that in the next 4 hours. And I'm going to get this video out to you guys ASAP so you can be cautious about it, because something like this can occur here. But when this occurs, what we want is it to sit on the 21 and then continue up. We don't want it to break down and start opening and closing underneath it, because that's what's going to initiate the leg down. But it is very, very possible. Even on the daily, you're in retracement mode. So as soon as you get under this 21.8, you're going to be looking to get to this $21,200 level to look for support and then get the next leg up. It's not just going to go in a straight line, guys. So just be wary of that, okay? Now let's go look at... Oh, and then the last thing I want to say is if we can hold here, okay? And then we do close above 22,800. Well, this is your next natural target. 25,000. And then how ironic is that? It matches up with our indicators. So we are basically looking for this area right here, and we have a fib, we have EMA, we have a measured move. We have 3 things that are giving us points of confluence in this area for a short or to take profit of this long. But I already would be considering to take some profit out of my long because of this 200 EMA. I would have already took like 50% of my trade off because I was looking for the long, you know, how many different times. Well, this is where I would be taking off some profit, and then I would let rest run to this level here with the stop loss probably under this fib, which is like the 0.5, which is 20,500. So under 20,500, I had no interest in holding along, and then I'll re-pick it up on the bottom of the channel with the stop loss underneath. And if we do break down, then at least I took a small loss. But I really would like to take a short from around here. And this is what I'm going to show you on Ethereum. Okay, let's go to Ethereum. That's literally what we were talking about all day yesterday. I had a lot of people trying to short 1530. And I was like, be careful, be careful, be careful. We are trending up. More than likely, we will hit that 200. And that's literally what we did. So we hit that 200 and then we got some resistance. And I'm going to show you my drawings because I was waiting for this for like 3-4 days. Okay, so we got the 21. We found some support. See, we didn't close underneath that 21 EMA, and then that was the next leg up on the next daily. Now we hit the 200, and we closed under the 200. We did not claim it, so now we're finding our resistance. But then we have the 55 as support. The goal is for 21 and 55 EMA to come to each other and cross. If the 21 can get above the 55 and the price actually can hold over here and go sideways, you're gonna get your next leg up. Okay, so right now it looks like Ethereum wants to test the previous month's high, which is around $2,000. We don't know if we're going to get that high, but I think we might get to this level right here around 1776. And let me show you my drawings. So I think around 17 to 1800 is a very possible area to get to after we claim a 4-hour open and close above 1600. After 1600, I think we're going to go to 17, 18 pretty quick, and it could even go into this previous month's high. Okay, this is what the EMAs are doing. They're curving, and they're curving up to show you that, all right, the buying is stopped. Price action is above the 21 EMA. People are buying and marking it up. Here's the last level of resistance for me personally. This is the last level of resistance for bears. Once we claim this with the 21 EMA above the 200 and price action is also above it, I have no reason to be bearish. I'll be looking for longs. And it's going to be epic because, yeah, I'm getting a long over here, which is like 17, 1800, but we're going all the way to like 2500. You see right now, where did we find our rejection? See this green descending channel? And I always like to buy on the bottom of my descending channels. Well, this was the long, perfect long. We just tapped the middle of the channel. So you should have took 50% profit. Now we need to make sure that we find support on this this purple channel we broke out of. As long as we can find some support on this and don't go lower than this range, we are probably going to leg up again sooner or later. The goal is not to break back into this price action, this little consolidation. As long as we can stay out of this consolidation and stay above it, well, all these EMAs will naturally turn. Yeah, this can come back down to test the 21 EMA, but as long as we're staying above this 1280-ish area, we have the possibility of continuing further. Ideally, it would be great to get above the 200, because then what we're going to do is we're going to initiate the next leg up straight up from over here around 1650, probably all the way to around 2,300-ish, or even a little bit higher. I mean, the top of the channel is around here, but where are we going to be when price action gets to it? Maybe like around here. So keep that in mind. It's important. I want to let everyone know that it's time to be cautious. It's time to take some profits. It's time to move your stop losses into that profitable area. Here is our Ethereum on a 4-hour that we were looking for. Everyone was shorting around here at 1530. And I was like, be careful, be careful, be careful. Give it some time, because 1530 is a level, but you should be laddering, because this is where the resistance will be, and at 1570. And we even overshot that into the middle of the channel and then rolled around. So now we're finding some resistance. As long as this level over here, if we can't get above 1550 with 4-hour open and closes, these people who shorted here got the absolute great short, and we're going to wait for this to go test the 200. And more than likely, they'll close out their short over here or lower. And then if we get price action to lose the 21 EMA and it actually goes down to this 1290, well, I'm definitely looking to take my long, because that will be my opportunity to get into the train, because I didn't really trade all this. You know, I've been doing TA, but I work, so I can't trade all this stuff. But every now and then I'm just following along with you guys to show you, hey, this is what I'm looking at. So, hey, this is what I'm looking at. I can remove this. That's useless now. This, I think, is also useless. This is legit, and I have to redraw that as well. This is useless. Okay. Okay. So I think we should keep this one here. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that one there as the main range breaker. The 1730 is what I'm looking for. And then if we find support over here at 13ish, I would be very, very happy because I'll take that area to long to go up. And then what we did over here, let me double check this now because this is changing. So this is gonna go. Yeah, basically like that. I'm gonna leave it like that, as well as and that's that. So now I know if they really want to hurt people, here's our golden pocket. Once we lose that, it's probably going to go down pretty fast and hard. I'm looking for this over here, 1300-ish. This 200 EMA, this 13, 1230 area is where I want to long. I don't want to touch it anywhere else. But I'm going to wait to see if we even lose the previous day low. If the previous day low holds, and obviously I'm not going to get my areas. But yeah, I am looking at the fact that the upside is getting exhausted. I can remove this. Not necessary. These two are fine. Yeah, so that is Ethereum for you guys. All right, well, you guys, be careful today. Be safe. As you can see, price action is trying to climb. It all is going to be on equities as well because the U.S. stock market is up. My other warning is that we are overbought on RSI on a lot of indicators. There are some bear divergences starting to form, so just be very careful with going long at this level. Be patient for the retrace. If the retrace doesn't come, let it go. Look for a short. You know, you don't have to trade long because we already went up this high. You can look for a short and ride it to the midline and then switch into a long at a better price. So be very, very, very patient. Be very, very careful. And if you need to, sit on your hands. All right. Aside from that, guys, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and press the bell button for notifications so you guys get these real-time updates as soon as they drop. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave it in the section below. I will get back to you ASAP. Don't forget that there is a free Discord group in the description of this video as well, and all of us are there all day sharing charts and joking around. Please feel free to join. And aside from that, guys, just have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and press that bell button for notifications. Bye-bye.